Welcome back to another episode of the Viking Huddle. I'm your host, Trent Scott. It's great to be back. This is my first one since, I don't even know when, mid-September. This is our first podcast posted since like early December, late November. But before we get into the, I almost said broadcast, Evan, but I will mention that in a minute. But before we get into the podcast, I want to thank our sponsors, Ibid Electric, Peerless Solutions, and Ted Schrader and Schrader Tree Farms. So thank you to the fine people who donated and support this podcast. But other than that, before we get into our lovely guest right here, we're going to talk a little bit about the future. Right, today is Thursday, and tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow, our boys and girls play Edwardsburg for basketball. And if you can't make it to the game or you just don't feel like going, you can catch the game on YouTube at NHS Media Productions, or just search up Nilly News. You'll find the account. You'll know it's us. And then go under live. You'll find our live stream. And we live stream broadcast the games, which has been phenomenal. We get a lot of compliments, some complaints, some things happen. But other than that, it's going well. But let's get into it. I'm here with Jessie Thornton, senior girls basketball player. How you doing, Jessie? Doing good?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Lovely Thursday. I'm doing good.
Yeah, it's been a really good day today.
It's been questionable. It's been a questionable day today.
For me, it was a good day.
It was a
Got here after the little incident.
For us, it was a good day.
Yeah.
Staff had a long day.
Nice one.
Yeah. But Jessie, you're a senior, right? This is your last ride, and the most you ever scored was 33. Okay, which was against Ben Harbor. No hate, it's Ben Harbor.
It's Ben Harbor, but I've been close with other teams too, with good teams.
Yeah, with
25s, 27, stuff like that.
But when you have phenomenal games like that, how do you stay locked in the zone, and how do you find that zone?
I just try not to think throughout the game. Make sure I'm focused on myself. Eat good before the game so that like my body is mentally prepared, and like just everything is right.
What do you eat before the game? That's one of the rapid fire questions I have.
All right.
Do you go out or do you?
Yeah, I'll go out. I'll normally get like a sandwich to fill me up, and then I drink a lot of water before the game so I don't get cramps, and then always Gushers before a game. Gushers before the game is like, it's like click.
Get that sugar kick.
Yeah, immediate like sugar kick. Gets you loose. Everything's just perfect.
So of course you're senior, you're getting looked at a lot. You're a senior leader. You've been playing since freshman year. When teams look at you, they definitely look at you both sides of the court, but especially defense, because you pressure the girls, you steal the balls. How do you take pride in that from a defensive style compared to your deep threes?
Well, I feel like for defense, it really just gets the whole team like super hype. And then I look at it on defense leads to offense.
Okay.
So like you get a good steal, then you have your bigs like trailing up the court, get a good pass, then get everybody hyped and get into a press.
Okay.
It really makes everyone more hype.
All right. And then, of course, you're the point guard, and you're like the general of the court. You lead everybody, okay? So how do you balance looking for your shot with points compared to distributing it to the rest of the team and make your teammates feel like involved and included with your mentality?
Well, I always think pass first, then shoot second, because the more you pass out, the less they're going to guard onto you, and then that leaves you open for more shots.
Right.
And then at that point, you can get into different levels of scoring. So then if you go to drive first, then you'll be open for a three next.
Okay. And, of course, you're pretty fast yourself. You get up and down that court within an instant. But I like to know you as your lateral quickness, okay? So what does, like, off-season or during the season, what does training look like for you?
Well, we have a great trainer named Marla, and she does a lot of skill work with us for quickness with, like, moving side to side and stuff, obviously. We do a lot of cone work and then just normal drills. I mean, it kind of comes natural to me.
Have you always been that quick since?
Yeah, since I was a kid, I used to play shortstop for softball.
Okay.
So it was kind of just like always side to side fast movements, and then later on decided to quit softball, go basketball.
Okay, so now you're just doing You're not doing any other sports here at the high school. You're just straight basketball.
Quit everything for basketball.
All right, and we'll get to it, but it led up to a big achievement for you that's happening, especially today.
Yeah.
But to talk about your team, what have you seen over the years from your freshman year to now your senior year, which you guys are
4-3 now.
4-3 now. So
5-3 on Friday.
We'll have to see tomorrow,
We'll
right?
have to see. Come to the game to find out.
Right. So what have you seen since freshman year, the difference?
Honestly, there's been a lot more people who have stepped up in the program and made sure to put the work in.
Right.
And I feel like we got a lot closer as a team. We stopped worrying about like outside stuff and started focusing on our relationships with each other and our coach.
Right.
And it helped a lot. Brought each
And
other
of course,
together more, work together. And then with also a lot of us play together for travel together.
Right.
So that obviously brings us together, but just playing together.
And you guys are very close with Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes it a big difference.
Yeah.
With
knowing you have someone
meals.
you can trust.
Right.
Yeah.
Always there for you, helping you guys out and stuff. So now, like, talking about you as a leader, like as a senior leader, as a senior this year, how has your role in the locker room evolved compared to when you were a freshman or sophomore?
Feel like obviously people listen to me a lot more because I have like a little bit more like the senior authority.
Right.
But then also my perspective on the game has changed a lot since freshman year. Because freshman year, obviously, we were not very good.
No.
And I kind of just took it over mentally, and I was like, I really have to, like, lock in this game and score as much as I can, do as much as I can myself. Like, I kind of put everything on me freshman year to do as much as I can so that it wasn't as bad. And then especially as soon as Sarah came, everyone else on the team started to step up. So it's been easier to like bring everyone else and involve everyone else a lot more. And I feel like that's the biggest difference is that now as a senior, I'm involving everyone else a lot more.
Right. Okay. So then, of course, as you're, throughout the years, I'm sorry, but you guys got blown out a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Right. And now this year, you guys been in closer games, especially with the close game with Paw, who's been dominating you guys for the last years.
Yeah.
Especially with also Vicksburg. You beat Vicksburg, which was a big win, but the Paw one was a thriller.
Yeah.
So like, how do you keep in the locker room? How do you keep your team control in close games? Because I don't know what halftime was like. I just know the final score was by 1 point.
3.
3 points.
3 points.
But what was halftime like? Was it a close game? Were you guys losing or were you guys winning?
At halftime, I believe we were up by like 5.
Okay.
I think.
So
Something
still
like that.
a close game.
The whole game was a really close game the whole time. We were back and forth possessions every single time. But really we went in the locker room very like focused and locked in on what we were doing and made sure to go out focused on defense, especially so that because a lot of teams do have like third quarter punches and really go at it in the third quarter after halftime, or they'll have their coaches implement new presses or plays that we haven't seen before to make a difference in the game. So we really focus on like making sure that we're locked in on defense and doing everything really disciplined and just try to go out with no pressure on yourself and just play the game.
Okay. So then, of course, we play as all the sports here in like high school. We play in the Wolverine Conference, probably one of the hardest conferences in the state of Michigan. There's the other ones with the big school, but this is probably one of the hardest low division conferences. Well, in general. So I don't know if you want to say this, but like for the conference, which game do you circle first? Or do you look forward to first coming into the season? Since whatever your freshman year, sophomore year, like every year, like I can't wait to play them.
Honestly, I really like playing Three Rivers and Edwardsburg.
Really?
Personally, yeah.
Is there like a backstory to this, or?
Well, Three Rivers, I like to get my little get back because our first game as a freshman, we played Three Rivers away. And I had like our first points. So for my first varsity points, first points is the team. So that was like really like emotional for me, like really heartfelt. But then also my sophomore year, I didn't get to play the game because I got a concussion before. And then junior year or sophomore year later that season, I got tripped after halftime and cut my eyebrow open, so I didn't get to play the whole game. So I like playing them so that because they've never really seen like the real me, so I could show them the real me now.
Okay, and then Edwardsburg, is it
Edwardsburg just rivalry? Edwardsburg? They're so close. It's Edwardsburg. Like, come on.
So, let's talk a little bit outside of Niles basketball. Okay, you also participate for Soil Basketball Club. How is playing on the travel side of basketball changed the way you approach into the high school season?
It makes you learn how to play with other people and connect with people a lot faster and better because, like, we did have freshmen come up this year, and I got to watch them play with, like, travel and soil, and I feel like it just teaches you how to adapt and work with other people better. Okay.
So then back into the high school. Back into high school basketball. You're primarily the scorer on the team. Okay. Now teams look when they scout you, they look to stop you. So how do you mentally prepare yourself for that? You know, I'm one of the best scorers on the team. I make the shots. I do this. How can I keep my composure to where when they double me, whatever, I can still score or pass the ball, get my teammates involved?
You just have to the biggest thing is to not get in your head about it because there's always going to be a good outcome to whatever happens to you. If two people are on you, then there's someone open on the court, pass to the other person, get an assist. Then when there's breaks in the game, talk to your teammates. Hey, set me a screen, slip on this. Like, there's ways to get open, you know? And then you just kind of have to work through it throughout the game.
Okay. But then, you know, when you're outside on the court, you still have to represent Niles High School. So how do you see, like, Niles High School in the community evolving around not just athletics, but also now almost evolving around girls basketball since you guys made a mark this season?
Well, there's definitely a lot of people congratulating us on how much better we're doing, talking about us, coaches. I hear coaches almost after every game, a coach comes up to me, you guys are doing so great, your attitude's completely turned around. Just, like, it feels really good that there's other people that are seeing the improvements that we're making.
Right. Okay, so then, you know, we talked about earlier that your achievements led you to something now. And today, on this Thursday, you are actually after school at 3:30, right?
3.
At 3 exactly.
Yeah, 3 exactly.
You are going to be signing to continue your college commitment to SMC, Southwest Michigan College, to play basketball. So what made you choose SMC over other schools?
Well, I had quite a few schools reach out to me, but really the big difference was I don't want to leave my family. Love my family so dearly. I'm a very family-oriented person. And also the level, because they are a JUCO, but the level that their school personally is at is a lot higher than other JUCOs in the area. Like their gyms, their coaching staff, their schooling, they have nursing, which is what I want to go into. Like, they have it all. It's more of a real college feel, you know what I mean? Like a higher level.
So what were what colleges reached out to you? So there was SMC,
KVCC, LMC, North Central, and then
North Central, like in
Edison.
Illinois?
No, it's in Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, hey, you chose SMC over LMC.
Yeah.
That was that probably upsetted them a bit.
And then a few days ago, right before we played St. Joe, one of St. Joe's players had committed to LMC right before we played them. Yeah.
You'll see her again.
I will.
Is she our grade? Oh yeah, you'll see her next year then.
Yep. And I used to play with her for travel too.
At Soil?
No, Impact.
Harbor Impact?
Yeah.
Okay. So get you So people get to. I didn't get to say this. You're Jessie. Okay. Tell the people a little bit about yourself because we just been talking about basketball. Tell them a little about like outside basketball, during basketball. You like to hang out with friends.
I do love hanging out with my friends. Like I said, I'm very family oriented.
Right.
And I consider my close friends family.
Right.
Love them dearly. Do anything for them.
Right.
But then a lot of that is just basketball. That's pretty much my life. It's about all I do.
Right.
It's friends and basketball.
Especially once you go to college, that's going to be every day. You got off season.
I'm rooming with Nyla and Maddie. Maybe Ella.
Ella
Lujan.
Lujan?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Is she like, volleyball?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
Don't know yet.
We'll have to find out soon. But
yep.
Nyla did tell me about you guys are going to room together.
Yeah. So that'll be really nice.
No, I know what she said. She said, I'm rooming with Jessie, Maddie, another volleyball player.
Maybe. Don't know yet.
We'll have to see. But let's get some rapid fire questions to get you know better. So we're going to start off with, we're going to go quick. Pre-game spot or meal?
Italian way sandwich from Martin's and then maybe Starbucks and Gushers.
Okay. Favorite pump-up song? What gets you going before a game?
Anything by Youngboy.
By Youngboy? Okay. NBA Youngboy.
Yeah.
People don't know. If you could play one-on-one against any WNBA player or NBA player, who would it be?
Either the King LeBron James or Jordan Poole.
Evan's laughing. What you said, who?
Jordan Poole.
Or Jordan Poole?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the go-to post-hangout after games?
Culver's.
Okay. Favorite memory with Sarah being coach on and off the court? You got to answer both of those, on and off.
On the court, her coming up to me after we played Edwardsburg last year in overtime. I had 7 points in overtime. Had the and one to win.
Yep.
And she just came up to me and was like, you got ice in your veins. She was just like so happy. And then she carries it over to everything else. And then off the court, probably the talks that we have when we go out to eat with her. They're pretty funny.
You guys
can't get into detail.
Spilling tea a bit?
Spilling tea, for sure.
One word to describe the 2025-26 Niles Vikings team.
Prepared.
Prepared? Mm-hmm. That experience. You guys are pretty young, too.
Yeah, definitely young.
You guys were young when you started. Then you got a little older. And now you're young.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
seniors,
but yeah, we have 4 seniors now, but it's either seniors or nothing. It's like seniors or freshmen, but yeah.
Who are the? There's no sophomores and juniors, is there? Juniors.
We have 2 juniors, Emma and Jay, which are floaters, and then
any sophomores.
I don't think so.
Gianna.
Oh, Gianna. Gianna's a sophomore.
And
then Elin and Austin are freshmen.
Okay. Well, that concludes today's podcast, Jessie. Jessie was scared she was going to mess up.
I was.
And she did. You did good. First podcast.
Yep.
You're going to have to do some public talking once news start rolling in for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for listening and watching today's podcast with Jessie. Like and subscribe. I didn't say that earlier. Like and subscribe. Thank you to our sponsors, Ibn Electric, Peerless Solutions, and Ted and Trader Tree Farms. Again, if you're not going to the game Friday against Edwardsburg, you can tune in on the broadcast with me, Liam, and Evan. We are covering both boys and girls. Where was I at? Broadcast. Watch it. NHS Media Production. Or just search up Nilly News. You'll see it. Find the live under live section. Excuse me. Pick up trash if you go. But as always, go Vikes.